Now, we normally don't cover heavy topics like this on this channel because we like to focus on pop culture, video games, movies, and all of that. But part of pop culture is one Hassan Piker. And let's be honest with you. Let's be honest with it. We can't afford to skip out on any hot topics around here. Can we get a griff? Griff. You know what I'm saying? We need the views. But anyway, could this be the end of Twitch and Hassan Piker? For those of you who do not know, either yesterday or the day before, apparently two Israeli individuals who worked at the Israeli embassy were murdered. Okay, they were murdered in cold blood by one Elias Rodriguez. Okay, and you know what? I'll just let this video kind of speak for itself.
We start with breaking news tonight. 2 people are dead after a shooting outside a Jewish museum in Washington, D.C.
Capitol Police say the victims were a couple that worked at the Israeli embassy. They were leaving an event taking place inside the museum when the suspect opened fire. The suspect was seen pacing outside the museum before the shooting, then walked into the museum after the shooting and was detained by event security. When he was taken into custody, the man began chanting.
The suspect chanted, "Free, free Palestine," while in custody. The suspect has been tentatively identified as 30-year-old Elias Rodriguez of Chicago, Illinois. Our MPD case detectives are leading this investigation.
It's a young couple about to be engaged. The young man purchased a ring this week with the intention of proposing to his girlfriend next week in Jerusalem. They were a beautiful couple who came to enjoy an evening in Washington's Cultural Center.
And there you have it. Okay, so first of all, RIP to them. My condolences out to their family and friends and a lot of that stuff. Truly unfortunate. And I want to reiterate to everybody in the audience, nigga, I don't know shit about Muslim and Israeli tensions. I don't know nothing about it. Motherfuckers keep trying to educate me on it. I feel like everything I'm getting is pure propaganda from both sides. So I just threw it up in the air. I don't care. So I have no opinion who's right, who's wrong, who's evil, who's, angels. I don't know. And I got to be honest with you. This is going to sound crazy, but I don't care.
Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch.
What I care about is individual people, and this couple absolutely positively did not deserve to get gunned down because some fucking retard feels like free Palestine. Like every time I turn around, I got to be honest with you. Every time, and I'm just going on a little tangent here. Every time I turn around and there is somebody who may be convincing me of their side goes and do some crazy shit that makes me look at them a little bit strange. So that's why. But that's not the important part. The important part is now Hassan Piker and Twitch has come under the spotlight, if you will. Okay. And I want to give you a little reminder of who Hassan Piker
every
is.
year.
Let you watch this little
Medicaid,
clip
just
right
in
here.
fraud alone. Nope.
That fraud is not coming from individuals. It's coming from providers. They're not tackling providers. They're not actually going after like false billing. They are trying to cut recipients. Okay. It is not happening at the point of recipients. If you cared about Medicare fraud or Medicaid fraud, you would kill Rick Scott. Okay. You wouldn't make Rick Scott, former governor of Florida, Rick Scott. You wouldn't make him the current, what is his current office? What is he? He's the Richard Lynn Scott is an American attorney, businessman, politician, Navy veteran, serving as the senior United States Senator from Florida, a seat he has held since 2019. And also, I believe this past election cycle, he was literally the f***ing head of the, what was it, like the Senate committee or something? Like the Republican fundraising initiatives. The reason why I'm saying if you cared about Medicare or Medicaid fraud, you would kill Rick Scott is because, and not make him a prominent part of the Republican Party, is because he, to this day, is still also known as committing the largest Medicare fraud in U.S. history.
So there you go. That is who Hassan Piker is. He has no qualm at all. He has no problem at all calling for the assassination of public officials like Rick Scott. Okay. And that's not the only person that he's called for violence against. Okay, he's called for violence against Israeli people, and others. And like, listen, I don't watch the guy. He's not really on my radar. I just make fun of him from time to time. So what does this have? So what does any of this have to do with Hassan Piker? Okay, remember, like what they said is that this guy, Elias Rodriguez, he was saying free Palestine, and here's that clip. You can see it for yourself.
Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
There you go. All right, there you go. These freaking weirdos out here are taking their belief to strange places. And bro is only 30. He had his whole life ahead of him. Well, maybe half a life. But the point I'm trying to make here is that these people have gone insane. And now Twitch and Hassan Piker are coming under the microscope. So take a look at this.
But all of us need to call it out. I'm thinking about the New York Times doing a gauzy profile a few weeks ago of this gamer, Hassan Piker, who regularly employs awful genocidal rhetoric against Jewish people in the Jewish state. Like, extremists should not be empowered. People who spout prejudice should not be platformed. This is a moment when we need to look ourselves in the mirror and say, we've got to stop this because the consequences are deadly.
And there you go. So the implication here is that, and by the way, this is the ADL. And you don't want to fuck with them boys. You know what I'm saying? Them boys will make you disappear. All right. But what they're trying to insinuate here is that this guy, Elias Rodriguez, was possibly watching somebody like Hassan Piker. They're already going through his phone. They're going to go through his computer and everything to find out, where did he get radicalized? They want to know that. And if it comes to finding out that this guy was regularly watching Hassan Piker and listening to the things that he was saying, Twitch and Hassan is in trouble. Okay? Twitch has already been accused of having anti-Semitic political commentators on their platform regularly spewing quote unquote hate. Now, they've apparently done some things about that. I don't know. I remember at one point they were trying to not put political commentators on the front of their page as often. I don't know what they do. I don't pay attention to Twitch anymore. As a matter of fact, I'm forced to stream to Twitch because it won't even let me stop. You feel me? It won't let me stop. So obviously the government is going to get involved now. I don't know if this is a good thing. I don't know if this is a bad thing. Of course, a lot of us do not like Hassan Piker. I personally believe that silencing him is not the answer because, I believe in freedom of speech. I don't believe in deplatforming him. I don't believe in silencing him. I believe we just need to bring good old-fashioned ass whoopings back, okay? We need to stop giving niggas charges for a little bitty bitch slap. You know what I'm saying? I think niggas have gotten a little too comfortable sitting behind a computer saying whatever they want to say. People like me, I'm like, yo, if I catch you out in public, bro, you getting the beats. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna be out looking like this as I give bro the beats. I'm not talking about Hassan. I'm just talking about people in general have gotten too comfortable saying whatever they want to say. When you've gotten so comfortable, think about the level of audacity that it takes for a guy like Hassan Piker to feel comfortable sitting in his home calling for the assassination of public officials and nobody's doing nothing. There's no charges. There's no terroristic threats. No nothing. Nah, bro over there just chilling. Like, come on, bro. What are we doing? What are we doing? So anyway, I don't know. Could this be the end of Twitch? Could this be the end of Hassan? I don't think so. I really don't. I've seen the ADL participate in deplatforming some individuals. Shouldn't fit. Griff. But I don't know if they're going to do it to Hassan Piker. So y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later.
Oh, fuck you, fuck you.